journey, and it's day 3, week 3. Day 3 and week 3, and we are back. Yeah, guys, I officially have the flu. I caught the flu, so I'm looking quite tired, quite very tired from all the signs and symptoms, everything that's going on. Yeah. Not taking any particular medication for it, but I do take my herbal teas, so yeah, the herbal teas will help. Besides, my nose is not even running that much, but it's stuffed. My sinus glands are backed up. I feel stuffed inside there, so we are back. And we'll be waiting here as usual until some people come on, and then we take our 200 steps. We are already at 200 steps. So we'll be waiting here until some people come on. Then we're going to take our steps, and we'll be talking about the herb of the day. And I'll be giving you the opportunity to guess the next herb, because this time around, once I mention this herb, I know the next one will be easier for most of you to guess, because they go hand in hand. Most times they go hand in hand. So once I mention today's herb, I know the herb that I was supposed to come and talk to you about tomorrow will be easier, because they go together. So yesterday we talked about Artemisia. After our walk, we talked about Artemisia and its benefits, and I told you how it expels all the adult parasites in the body, and how it's very good for detoxifying a parasite detox. A parasite detox. So today's herb will still be good at, it's still good for the parasite detox. Yeah, very, very good. Yeah. So I need more people to join in before we take the walk, and we'll be coming back here to talk about our next herb. Oh my God, next parasite. I'm not a scientist. I don't know the names of the parasites. I've seen people talk about them, explain them. I don't know the names particularly, but I know that parasites cause a lot of issues in our bodies. So that's why we need to always detoxify. So guys, I wanted to emphasize something here. It's about herbal medicine. What most people think about herbal medication. Like most times when you tell someone to take something, they think it's a one herb fix all problem. Look at how the pharmaceutical industry does with all their medication and so on. It's not like they give you Panadol, and Panadol only contains one thing and it heals you or it takes away everything. Same applies to all these herbs and what so on that you're going to use to detoxify your body. You can't get one herb at measure and say it's going to do for you everything without reinforcement, without tackling all the other side issues and so on. So most times when you're looking for a herb, there must be a combination of things to take with it, a combination of things to tackle angles. This is what pisses me off most times when I see people talk about herbs and so on. It's like someone will mention one herb and say it heals everything. Lemon, let me even just say oregano. So, and oregano, mint, and what's on, and they'll tell you mint is good for this, is good for, yes, it's good for this, with combination of what, and what is it best at. So most times you find people mention one herb and they'll tell you it cures cancer, it cures everything, it does what, but how does it cure the cancer? Is it going to kill the cancer cell? If it kills the cancer cell, what other herb is helping it push the dead cells out of the body? What other thing is helping it to break down the cells and make them easily expelled out of the body. Like, we have to learn that it's not a one herb fix everything. So most times you find someone, you tell them take this and they're like, no, I already did that, or someone recommended me something and it didn't work. No, that's not right, guys. That's not right. These things go in combination. They work just like if you took Metro, Flagyl. What other components are there in Flagyl? Same thing applies to herbal medication. Yeah, same thing. So we should stop treating herbal medication like you get one leaf or one plant and it's supposed to cure you of everything. And it's, no, that's how we are misleading each other. So let's go ahead and take our steps and we'll be back. Let me set the time. Guys, we are going for 200 steps, so we'll be back after the 200 steps. Yeah, so that's the thing about herbal medication. You should not expect one little leaf to do everything. They must come in combinations and attack different angles. So this is, someone asked me yesterday, like, how many herbs are they supposed to be taking during the upcoming detox? And I mentioned 5 of them. So if we are going to do a very heavy detox, we would be taking more, but because this is just the beginning, we are going light, we won't be taking a lot of them. So yeah, that's the deal. The sun heat is strong, guys. It's already 5 p.m. but the sun heat is quite strong. Very, very strong. "100 steps, guys." Yeah, it's time to go back. It's time to go back. We came from there. You can see that we have started moving quite further away from home, so we are going back. Yeah. It's 5 p.m. but the sun heat is strong. So anyone with any questions for me before we talk about the next? Anyone with any questions for me before we talk about our next herb? Yes, guys, we're almost done with 200 steps, you can see. And yeah, we already hit 200 steps. We already hit 200 steps, guys. 200 and we're done for today. So let's go back to our starting point and talk about today's herb and what it does. Yes, we are done with our steps for today. Excuse me. Yes, and today I came on earlier. It's like, so we hit 270 steps. Good for us. So today we came on earlier. It's 5:33 and we are on early here today. So guys, for everyone that's already here, thank you so much for joining. And today we are going to talk about our next herb. Yesterday I told you we are preparing for a detox, and one of the herbs you should get is Artemisia. So I don't know if you've gotten your Artemisia, but we still have time, unless you're going to look for it manually, and I know most of you are going to have to buy it. So if you're going to look for it manually, you better start this week, because it takes time to dry sometimes, especially when it's not so sunny. And in some places right now, the sun is already, phew. So I think some of you will have to buy. So our next herb for today is clove. Clove. Clove, we will be taking our clove with our measure, guys. Clove. Our next herb for today is clove. And clove is a very good herb for detoxifying, a parasite detox. What does clove do? Clove works on the young and the eggs of the parasites in the body. It kills the young and the eggs of the parasites. Some of these things sneak into corners of the intestine and so on, corners in your gut and so on. Clove goes there and detaches them and kills them. It's very good for that, guys. And clove is a very good herb for the womb. It's a very good herb for the womb. It cleanses the womb of all its impurities and so on and so forth. Guys, get yourself clove. We'll be taking, our next herb will be, our herb for today is clove. So yesterday I mentioned Artemisia, which is wormwood. Today I'm talking about clove and its benefits, and I've just told you what they are. So we'll be taking our Artemisia with clove, guys. Remember to get yourself some clove, and I know most of you have clove in your house. It's good at killing all those parasites and worms in the body. Clove is almost everywhere. You can get it. Even here in our markets, though they package them in very, very, very small sizes, but it's a very good herb. You should get it, clove. So our herb for today is clove. And my question is, I already mentioned two herbs, Artemisia, which is wormwood, and clove. So what other herb do you think is taken with clove that will help with the detox that we need for the detox? What other herb do you think we need for the detox? I've already given you two herbs. I need someone to tell me what other herb we need for this parasite detox. Someone. Enzo Chomuhendo. Hello, how are you? Chomuhendo. Someone tell me what other herb we need for the detox. I already mentioned wormwood, which is Artemisia, and I already mentioned clove. So what other herb are you going to get apart from the clove and the wormwood? What other herbs are you going to get? Because I'll be mentioning, if no one can guess it today, then I'll have to mention it tomorrow. But I was thinking someone could tell me, and I'll not have to mention tomorrow what other herb. Tomorrow we'll be going to a different herb. Hello everyone, hello. Someone tell me what other herb we'll be getting. So I mentioned Artemisia, which is wormwood, and I mentioned clove. What other herb goes with clove? Most of you guys know it. You have it in your houses. Please. Most of you guys know this herb so well. You have it in your houses. Even yesterday, I thought someone was really going to mention clove, and I thought like today we'll be talking about something else, but I waited in vain. I gave you the chance. I need to see some engagement. I need to know that you guys are also preparing for this detox. Much as I am, I don't want you to be left out, because the benefits will be real. Very, very, very real, guys. Very real. Last year when I did the detox, I really felt it. I saw the bowel movement and so on. So, the benefits are real. It's so hot, guys. It's so humid. So tell me what other herb. I think I should mention the next herb today, such that tomorrow we go to a different herb that we'll need for the detox. Someone challenged me and asked me yesterday why I'm not mentioning all the herbs at a go. Guys, I'm trying to see what your engagements are. I'm trying to see if you're really doing your research, if you're trying to really get yourself in a better place. But I guess it's too early to do that with some of you. Yeah, I guess it's too early to do that with some of you. We're already 15 minutes in, guys. We're already 15 minutes in. So today I talked about clove, which is the herb we need for the detox. Artemisia deals with, wormwood deals with the adult parasites, and clove is going to deal with the young ones, the eggs and the larvas. Clove is good at detoxifying the body and killing those young ones. Since the eggs are still, the eggs have a hard shell, clove goes deep into the shell and kills those eggs. So you'll need both of them. They work together. That's why I was saying most times when people talk about herbal remedies, you find people thinking that one herb, like Artemisia, can do it all, and it's supposed to be the everything cure for every disease they have. Like you find someone is taking Artemisia on their own and they don't heal, and they're like, these things don't work. No, just like any other medication, that's what the components will always be 2 and above. Same applies to herbal medication. You need a combination of things to tackle the problem, to tackle the issue. So you'll not get one single herb that is going to clear everything at once. That's why you find there's a number of herbs and they tell you this is good at this, this is good at this, but there's actually a way they work. And if you want to know more about how they work, guys, I advise you to watch Yaki Awakened or Yakai Awakened. Yakai Rafa Elohim. I advise you to watch his page. His YouTube channel was taken down, but go and watch he's on Facebook, he's on Instagram, he's on many of these platforms, but not on TikTok. So go and look for his channel. This guy is previously I would not be easily convinced about herbal medication, guys. I'm a very stubborn-headed person. Previously I would not be easily convinced about herbal medication, but because this guy is a biochemist and he has his PhDs in these things, and he has studied them, he has tested these things in laboratories. Guys, I believe him. I believed him. And it's a good thing that I believed him, because some of these things have started to work for me. And I don't want to enjoy this alone. That's why I'm bringing this to you. Someone once told me that they don't like his tone, and they can't understand him very well when he's speaking. To be honest, you have to keep watching. The more you watch, the more you'll get it. So this guy was able to convince me about herbal medication because he really explains the science. I think we need more people who can do that. We need more people in the world who can do that, because they have demonized herbal medication, and many times most of us have believed it. So we no longer want to use these things, or we no longer want to come into contact with these things, but these things work. So make sure you go and watch this guy's channel. He really explains it very much into detail. He has his credentials, he has his papers, and he has his own laboratories. He has his own clinic. He's testing these things out, and there are so many success stories from his clinic. So many, guys, so many of them. So for anyone that missed, I was talking about today's herb, which is clove. Clove is going to help you deal with all the young parasites that are stubborn and very energetic and are still hanging on inside there, and their eggs and larvas. It's going to expel these things. So Artemisia is dealing with the adults, and clove is dealing with the young ones, making sure none is left there, including the eggs. So we will need both of them, both. We will need both of them for our detox. Yes, guys. Yeah, we will need both of them. And today we are already done with our 200 steps. It's day 3 of week 3. Tomorrow we come for day 4. which will be 200 steps again. And next week we'll be going to 300 steps, guys. We are rising fast. We are rising fast, guys. I don't want us to stay stagnant. So I remember teaching you guys, I remember telling you guys to activate your core when you're moving. I don't know how many people are still doing that. I hope there are many of you that are still practicing. You're supposed to hold your core. You take a deep breath in, and then take it out, and you hold it there. You hold your core muscles. This does not stop you from talking, does not stop you from breathing. If you feel difficulty in doing all those things, then you're doing it wrong. Try again. You will always get it after a few practices. You will get it. You'll get it. With time, give yourself time. Do not kill yourself trying to do this. Always activate your core when you're going to start taking your steps. This helps to tone your ab muscles and gives you proper posture. Yeah, this is going to help you tone your ab muscles. So most times I'm doing it even subconsciously. Even when I'm working out in the morning, I find I lift a weight like this, and the first thing I do is, and then my core is tucked in, and then I'll squat. So subconsciously, I already have it in my mind. It's coming like second nature. I find I do it all the time. Whenever I'm going to do an exercise, I always find I'm engaging my core. Whether it's my arms lifting, because I do lift weights and I don't go to the gym, guys. So something about exercising. Most people think you have to go to the gym to exercise. Guys, let me get, I don't know. I wish one of these days I'm going to be live when I'm doing my exercises in the morning. I'm going to go live and show you what I do. I have stones I carry. Stones, guys. Most times, and everything I have gained up to now, the weight loss I've gained and everything I've gone through, home workouts. Home workouts, guys. Home workouts. So most times people think they have to go to the gym to be fit, to lose weight, to do what? Guys, I have done this at home. If you are not comfortable going to the gym, you don't need to. If you are not ready to go to the gym, you don't need to. If you do not have the money yet to go to the gym, you do not need to. Just look around you. Most times you even have to start with your body weight. That's how you're going to build the proper physique, and that's how you're going to build the proper form. That's how you're going to build proper form. So I was doing body weight for a very long time until it reached a point I really needed to add in some weight. So nowadays I get stones and lift them and hold them as I'm doing my squats. I have hip resistance bands, so I also use those. Most times you don't need to start from the gym unless you can afford it, unless you feel like if you don't do it like that, you're not going to get anywhere, but most times you don't have to go to the gym. So start from home, start from your comfort zone, and remember to always be disciplined. That discipline is not going to come from anyone, it's going to come from you. And how do you keep yourself disciplined? Keep in mind what your goal is. What is your goal? Is it to be healthier? Do you have an image of someone you want to look like, or some lady that inspires you? Keep that goal in mind, and whenever you wake up, there are times I don't even want to get up and come and work out, but whenever I think of how far I've come, man, I get up. I don't want to go backwards. Whenever I think of how far I've come, guys, I don't want to be backwards. I just get up and come, whatever time it is, whether it's early, whether it's late, I have to do my workouts. And my workouts are only 3 times a week. If I used to do like 4 or 5 times a week, and it was very exhausting for me. I found I was giving up more frequently. So I'd rather do very intense or moderate workouts and 3 times a week than do 5 times a week and I'm skipping a lot of steps and I'm not having proper form, and So I would rather have a few days working out, and now that we have added walking to it, guys, it's fine. It's fine. So that is it, guys. Most times you don't have to start from the gym unless you can afford it, unless it's close to you, unless you don't have any obstacles and you feel that's the best place for you to start. But knowing me, if I had told myself I had to start from the gym, by now I would still be very overweight. By now I would still be very that old me with no progress. So yeah, one of these days we are going to go live for my workouts. I use a workout app. It's a home workout app, but I modify some of the exercises and I use weights to make them look like gym workouts, such that I can, yeah, because I've been doing them for a very long time. I modify them. Yes, guys, we are done with our 200 steps. Yeah, today we are done with our 200 steps. In case you've come here late, we are already done with our 200 steps. And I already told you the herb for today. It is clove. So yesterday we talked about Artemisia. Today, Artemisia, which is wormwood. Today I told you about clove. And another herb for today is cinnamon, guys. Get yourself some cinnamon. Get yourself cinnamon. We'll be using this during the parasite detox very, very soon. Get yourself cinnamon. Clove, cinnamon, Artemisia. I have already mentioned 3 herbs. Get yourself these herbs. Most times people call them spices, but get yourself those things. Clove, cinnamon, and Artemisia. Yeah. Clove, cinnamon, and Artemisia. So is there anyone that has gotten themselves Artemisia already? I mentioned it yesterday. Anyone that has Artemisia already? Because I know most of you have clove and cinnamon in your houses. I do. Yes, I do. I do have clove and cinnamon, guys. I do. And I have already my wormwood. I have it prepared already, so I'm just waiting for the time. And when the time is due, we'll start our detox. So we have already talked about 3 herbs we'll be needing for the detox. Artemisia, clove, and cinnamon. Artemisia, clove, and cinnamon. These are the 3 herbs we'll be needing for the detox. 2 more to go. 2 more to go, guys, tomorrow. 2 more to go. Clove is cinnamon is anti-inflammatory. Cinnamon helps with wound healing. Yeah, it's a very good spice or herb for wound healing. Yeah. Yes, guys, we're almost out of here. 10 minutes to go and I'll be out of here, guys. 10 minutes to go. So I already told you 3 herbs that we'll be needing for the detox. So 10 minutes to go and I'll be out of here. 1 is Artemisia, 2 is cinnamon clove, and 3 is cinnamon. So we are left with 2. We are left with 2. I'll be mentioning the next herb tomorrow, and our final will be on Thursday. I pray it doesn't rain in these 2 days at such a time, because we'll need this time to talk about our herbs. Yes, guys, it's already 30 minutes. We're already 30 minutes in. So tomorrow we'll be talking about our next herb. I already took my steps, guys. I already took my steps. I already took my steps, 200 steps, and we are done. So this week, that's our target. Our daily target is 200 steps. And very soon, you'll find that we have left you behind without stepping. I hope we don't leave you, but still early to join. You can join anytime. And the reason I wanted to start low is because I don't want to give you sore muscles. I remember there was a time I wanted to implement walking in my routine, and I ended walking for a very long distance. And I remember I came back home and my feet hurt, my knees hurt. So I learned my lesson not to take so many steps. But now I could go like even 10 kilometers non-stop. I can, guys. So I'm really I really wanted to rush through the steps and really go shoot like up and should be like at 500 steps, but let's go slow. We'll be there soon. Let's go slow. We'll be there soon. Consistency is key. It's not right for me to start very high and then I start making excuses here, such that most of you will also start making excuses. So consistency is key. Much as the 200 steps may look little, we'll be rising soon. We'll be going up soon. Yes, guys, anyone there? So I'm winding up. I'm almost out of here. And we already talked about the herbs we need. And we talked about their uses, what they'll be doing in this detox. So next is, tomorrow we'll be mentioning the next herb, which is one of the difficult herbs to get in Uganda, I think. It's going to be very difficult for me to get it, but I have to start looking for it. Very, very soon, I have to start looking for it. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you so much for the likes. I hope you have subscribed such that you don't miss. This is the Walk to Life, and this is week 3. We started 2 weeks ago, and we started with 50 steps. We started with 50 steps. Now we are at 200 steps, and yeah. Guys, I don't do makeup. That's why I can wipe my face as much as I want. The only makeup I do is a lip balm, which I do in the morning. And I thought when I was younger, I really thought I liked the whole makeup and so on thing. But getting older, I realized I like being natural. I like presenting myself just as I am. So I have these biggest dark eye circles, panda eyes, and I'm not scared of them because I've already told you. I'm not scared to show them because I've already told you my story. I have PKD, and they used to be darker than this, guys. They used to be darker and bigger. Now that they're shrinking, so there's no need to hide them. I've told you my story, and so later on in life, I realized I didn't really like makeup. That was just growing up and trying to learn things and so on. But it's been a while. The only makeup product I have right now is a lip balm. I bought some lipstick some years back, and around a year or 2 years back, I stopped using them. So people change, guys. People change. I thought at some point I really liked all these things, but now I don't do any makeup, only a lip balm, only a lip balm. But I make sure I moisturize myself very well. I love that. And guys, one thing that I'm yearning to get is grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil. When I use grapeseed oil under my lotions, guys, I can have a very beautiful complexion. My skin will be moisturized all day long. You people should be using grapeseed oil under your lotions and moisturizers. All these other moisturizers, they are selling to you. The real deal is grapeseed oil, guys. Grapeseed oil is there. It works for me. I promise it works for me. Whenever I put grapeseed oil under my lotions and then I smear my lotions on top of it, my skin complexion can come out beautiful. It works like within a week you start to see change. Within a week, guys. 1 week. So get yourself some grapeseed oil, and it also has very beautiful healing properties. I was crushed by a bird under my nail sometime, and then I read that grapeseed oil has good wound healing properties. So I went and put it under in that wound, and it healed very fast. It closed up very fast. Yeah, guys, 4 minutes to go, and I'm almost out of here. We are almost out of here. We are almost out of here. Yeah, thank you so much for everyone that has liked, everyone that's been here and has watched. We are done with 200 steps for today. This is the walk to life, and it started with 50 steps. We started with 50 steps about 2 weeks ago. So we are rising fast, and very soon we'll be doing 500 steps without you knowing, without you starting. And I promise you that once we hit the 500 steps mark, we will be doing a detox. So I've already given you 3 herbs. Next herbs are coming tomorrow and on Thursday. Yeah, they are coming tomorrow and on Thursday. So prepare. Tomorrow I'll be telling you about one of the herbs we need, one of the 2 remaining things we need. 2 minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes to go, and I'm almost out of here, guys. 2 minutes to go. It's already 6, by the way. It's already 6. Yes, guys, always remember to subscribe and turn on the notification bell such that you don't miss. I go live every Sunday to Thursday, 5 times a week. I go live. So remember to turn on your notifications. We are in week 3 of the walk to life, and we are and we are done with our 200 steps for today. We are done with 200 steps for today. Today is day 3 of week 3. So tomorrow will be day 4 of week 3. Yeah, tomorrow will be day 4 of week 3. So guys, to wind up, the herbs that I've already told you are at measure. Get yourself at measure, get yourself wormwood, and get yourself some clove. Get yourself some clove. Those are one of the 3 of the 5 herbs we'll be needing. So get yourself some clove. Yes, guys, thank you so much. And our live ends here.